Yeah, so I work for Mars and not the planet. Thank you, Jeff. Good reminder. But also for those that may not be familiar with Mars, it's a large organization. It's a family-owned business, actually, that was founded in 1911, headquartered in the US, operating in about 80 countries. And we have about 115,000 associates across the world. And some of the brands you may know are Twix, Snickers, M&Ms, like some of the very popular ones, is Skittles. But you may not know that we also make pet foods. So we have brands like Whiskas, Pedigree, and we also have veterinarians in our portfolio with the Banfield clinics. So a large organization, diversified portfolio. So that's kind of the context. And the current environment for my challenge. So I'm working in the learner and the learning and development area of our business. And traditionally in a corporate setting, and you may have experienced it, is that learning is perceived as an event. It's a class that we book, that we sign up for, it's assigned to us. It's an event, it's a moment in time. And what we want to change, and that's what my idea will change, is to make more opportunities for people to learn in their flow of work. So it's not an event, it's a proactive effort to share your knowledge with each other, to look for knowledge, to look for learning without waiting for the corporation to make an event happen. So what's the idea? The idea is to have a program in place where we can empower our associates to share their knowledge in the flow of work, so they don't wait for an event to happen, to complement the traditional approach. So we know it's already happening, that people connect with each other. They reach out to some subject matter experts, but it still feels like not everyone has access to the knowledge. So what we want to do is establish some kind of program where we can really highlight the experts and have them feel confident in sharing their knowledge with each other. So what's the current status of my idea? Well, I started my role 3 weeks ago, so I'm in exploration stage, collecting some data on what's happening at the moment, what have we tried in the past. So that's where I am at the moment. And some of the challenges, well, we have this culture of people, waiting for an event to happen, having training assigned to them. And also Mars is a large organization, but it's very decentralized. So every market, every country has their own way of doing things. So even if I put a program in place, there's no way everyone was going to adopt it, because everyone is different and they want to embrace it in a different way, which is also very good, but could be a challenge.
All right, so now we'll kind of turn it over to the audience. If you have any questions, clarifying questions, any kind of feedback, obviously you can come off mute and talk. But I would say, Deb, something we kind of talked about a little bit, and maybe I'll ask again for the audience sake is, so what technological because you're spread around the world, right? So do you have any technological software platform options available to you?
Yeah, and that's actually another challenge. So we have a learning platform that is designed, or that was set up for people to share their knowledge. But unfortunately, it's not the most user-centric tool. It's kind of clunky to use.
Hi, Deb. I actually have a hello. So my question is, are there specific behaviors, or are there specific things that you want to kind of highlight in the learner experience and encourage?
Yeah, so the behavior that we're looking to change, and it's really having people feel confident that they can share the knowledge without feeling vulnerable. Well, it's going to feel maybe a bit vulnerable, but finding this confidence to share without thinking too much about the quality of the video, for example, and also finding value in doing it. I think that's one of the things we struggle with, is people don't see the value of being a curator or content creator at the moment.
So my bias would normally be to ask more questions, but I just want to throw some ideas out there that aren't even thought through. But I know that for me, when I think about once a quarter or whenever of things I need to learn, it's present. But day to day, when I'm struggling with something, I don't think about that. So can I set up triggers for myself that when I send an article to someone, it says, hey, do you want to share this to more people? Or when I type the words, I don't know, or when I type the words, can you help? It reminds me of do this. And I Need Help hotline, a toll-free number manned by volunteers that just I can call and brainstorm with somebody on the phone of learning resources, or set up a meeting roulette. I can just say, I need help with something, set me up with somebody who can help me think about it. like more examples of what great content looks like if we want to see it, and like celebrate people who do make it, support people who want to be great influencers, like and give them like staff, like a TikTok house type staff to make a great internal podcast, to make a great stream channel, whatever it is. Put people in curator like development programs as 20% of their time to do that or whatever. I'll shut up now, but like that's where my
Love it. Thank you.
I'm glad we're recording this.